Hey, how's it going guys? Dazzle here and welcome back to another exciting video. Today I am bringing you guys the third episode of my Arms Warrior PvP guide series, and we'll be taking a look at Azerite Traits and gear. I will also be including the stat priority of Arms Warriors. Now this is a video that I've been procrastinating about because Azerite Traits are probably the worst thing Blizzard has ever added to the game, and gearing in general right now is a little bit confusing in PvP, and I am also somewhat a bit confused, but I've done my research and I think I know what I'm talking about. If I say everything wrong in this video, please don't flame me, just let me know in the comments below. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy. Okay, so starting off with the stat priority, what I've been doing is I've been stacking haste. I have my weapon enchanted with quick navigation, which has a chance to increase your haste by 50 for 30 seconds, stacking up to 5 times. When you reach 5 stacks, all stacks are consumed to grant you 600 haste for 10 seconds. I also have both my ring enchanted with haste. Now I can't afford the expensive ones, I think they're plus 37 haste instead of plus 27, but I bought the cheap ones instead. Don't worry though, because it's not a huge difference. If you're lucky and the RNG god is on your side, you probably have a gem slot that you can use, like this trinket that I have right here. Just chuck a plus 40 haste gem, or plus higher if you can afford the higher ones. I'm not sure if there is a higher one actually, I'm not too sure, but yeah, if there's a higher one and you're rich, just buy one of those. But if you're poor, just buy a cheaper one. If you can't afford one, just don't buy one, or you can go make some gold. I don't know, it's pretty easy to make gold these days, but yeah, anyways, just chuck the gem on there and you'll be fine. So all of these enchants and the gems help you to maximize your haste as much as possible. So just in case if your other pieces of gear don't have haste, like this one right here, I got crit and mastery, you can still enchant some haste and get a bit of a haste on there. So besides haste, you also want to get as much crit as possible. Now I'm still not too sure whether mastery should be a higher priority than versatility. From what I've been told, mastery point for point is garbage, so I assume versatility is the better choice. It's also pretty nice for self-healing, I guess. You all know that Arms Warriors lack survivability, so I guess versatility can be good. It also increases your damage done, so maybe versatility is better than mastery. I'm not too sure yet, but yeah, for now just assume that versatility is better than mastery. It doesn't really matter though, because this game is full of RNG, and you think you get the stats you want. No, you can't. You'll get leech. I mean, leech is just the bonus stat, but it doesn't matter. You'll get versatility and mastery on your gear, and you know, like, oh no, that's not the pieces I want. You know, the funny thing is, I've been 362s for 2 weeks now. I haven't gotten a single piece of gear from raiding or mythic dungeons or PvP, and I'm a little bit really upset about that actually. Really upset. And yeah, hopefully this week, it's Friday already, and yeah, hopefully I can get a piece of gear. But anyways, let's get back to our video. So just to go over it one more time, so it's haste, crit, versatility, and mastery. So let's talk a bit about the BIS Best in Slot gear. For your two-handed weapon, Talok's Hammer, called Hammer of the Corrupted, is the BIS, as the stat contains both crit and haste. It's also very easy to get, as it drops from the first boss of Uldir, which is also a very easy fight. So as you can see here, I currently have the heroic version of this. It's 370, still trying to get a Warforged or Mythic version, but no luck yet. If any of you guys want to carry me in Mythic Talok, let me know. Just send me a whisper in game and invite me, and I'll join straight away. I also know the fight, by the way. I just can't find a group. Please help me. And for the rest of your gear, according to IC Veins, I'm just gonna drop an image on the screen right here to show you all the best in slot gear for Warrior and how to get them. And keep in mind that all these gear is to help you increase your maximum damage output. Majority of the Azurite traits are not the best options in PvP, especially the ones that you need to kill bosses in Uldir to make it even stronger. If you can't be bothered to PvE, then it's not a really good option because the default of it is not that good. And yeah, we'll get into Azerite Traits in a second. So the link to the RT Veins page will be in the description below for those of you who need it. Not sponsored, by the way. I'm not a huge fan of all these websites, but they do come in handy from times to times. Alright, so finally we are moving on to the Azerite Trades. Now, judging from what everyone has been complaining about, a lot of you guys don't have the traits that you actually want. So I'm gonna give you guys a list of traits that does the most damage, and the traits that are most helpful in PvP. So let me just go over my setup a bit over here. So obviously I have the second BIS helmet for warriors. I would say it's only 340 though. I had this for a really long time. I've always wanted to replace it with a better helmet, but I just can't find one, so I guess this will do. So these are the traits that I use. I use Test of Might, which when your Warbreaker expires, your strength is increased by 39 for every 10 rage you spent during the Warbreaker, and it lasts for 12 seconds. So what I do is I don't really generate rage. I try not to. So after I use Warbreaker, I often just dump as much rage as possible with Mortal Strike and Slam. If I run out of rage, just throw in a quick overpower and just keep on dumping my rage and get as much strength increase as possible. And then I follow my usual rotation with the overpower and the Mortal Strike, and I'll do a lot of damage. And especially on my chest piece, I mean my shoulders, which is also a 340 gear, I also have Test of Might, which also increases the strength that I gain. It's pretty much double the power, which makes it really powerful. Alright, so for the second trait I have on my helmet is Overwhelming Power, which pretty much just increases your haste. And this one is just a survivability trait. I do prefer this one better though. I'm not sure why I have this one activated. I'll probably go change it later. But yeah, let's move on to our shoulder. On our shoulders. So this one, Unstable Flames. Your damaging abilities have a chance to grant 56 critical strike rating up to for 5 seconds. This effect stacks up to 5 times, which also increases your crit, which comes back to our stat priority, haste and crit. So for our chest piece, this one I use Lord of War, obviously, one of my personal favorite traits, which your Warbreaker deals an additional 6.8k damage and generates 10 rage, which is awesome. And the second one is Earthlink, which is also pretty cool. Your the Azurite energy courses through you, reaching 102 strength and then diminishing down to 17 strength, cycling every 6 seconds, which just increases your damage, making you a very powerful warrior. So this is my setup. I also have a couple more pieces of gear, like this one I mainly use for arms, which has laser matrix on it, and this is not really powered up yet because I haven't killed that many bosses. I only have like 6 on this, I think. I'm trying to get it to 10 and then I'll probably swap it back, but for the time being I use this chest piece for Fury Warrior, which pulverizing blows and Earthlink. I'm not gonna talk about this much because this is a arms warrior tutorial, not a Fury Warrior. So yeah, these are the traits that you want to focus on, like Laser Matrix and Archives. I don't have that on me right now. I can probably get an example up. Give me 1 second. This one should have Archives on it. So right here, this one is Archive of the Titans, which is, I believe, the second highest dealing damage trait for you. You also gotta kill bosses for these origination array. I think every boss you kill, you gain +1 and the trait becomes stronger, I think. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. If I'm wrong, just let me know in the comments below. So yeah, and these traits are basically for your survivability ones. Pretty useful as well, because Arms Warriors lack survivability. So the more you can have, the better. Alright, wow, I fell off the bridge. It's pretty nice view down here though. I like the water. So anyways, Savix actually made a video on this website called bloodmallet.com, I believe. The link will be in the description below. Not sponsored, by the way. It allows you to check the BIS Azurite gear for your class and spec, and all the best traits for damage output. So feel free to check that out if you're doing your trait stacking and you don't know what ones are the best for PvP, and you can just increase your damage instead. Alright, so now we'll talk about... what was I going to talk about again? Alright, so now we'll talk about how... hey look, it's Dylan. So now we'll talk about how gear works in PvP and how it scales. Now this is a really confusing thing, but I found this image on Twitter and I'll show it to you guys right now, which explains how PvP works pretty nicely. So gear doesn't really matter too much in WoW. I'm talking about your eye level, by the way. So if you do have a gear that has a better trait on it, for example, my shoulders, the reason why I use 340 is because I can get 2 tests of might on my helmet and my shoulders. But this one, it's a 355 shoulder piece, but the traits aren't as powerful as the one that I have on my 340. So you definitely want to place traits as a higher priority than the eye level, unless your gear is like a 300 eye level, for example. Then you probably don't want to use that one because it does kind of scale your health down a lot. But for example, a 340 and a 355, there really isn't too much of a difference. I mean, there are, but it's only like a 2k health difference, which doesn't affect you too much, so you don't have to worry about that. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. If I said anything wrong, just let me know in the comments below, so we don't have to spread false information. There's no need to hate on me. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Peace! Wait just a second before this video ends. I just want to say that if you guys want to play some random battlegrounds with me, or raided battlegrounds, or some other stuff, or even PvE, or run some mythic dungeons with me, feel free to join my Discord, which you guys can probably see the link literally everywhere on my channel. Yeah, if you guys want to be friends with me, feel free to join my Discord server and we can be friends. Just join it, guys. Come on, just join it. Alright, I'll see you guys in my next video, guys. Bye bye.
Free.